yo, yo, welcome to the show.
Yo YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video, Zero to Hero Investing. Today is Friday, May 30th. It is 4:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to go over my Robinhood portfolio super quick. This is one of two portfolios I track. The other is my Roth IRA. Both are inside Robinhood if you are interested in just seeing the growth, the declines, the changes, whatever. Just my investing style, which it's not super exciting. But if you want to follow that journey, feel free to hit like and hit subscribe, and you will see my videos. So getting right into things, I'll just start with obviously how much I have. 37,000 right now, $244.42. And on the day, it seems like it was a pretty flat day. As you can see, it was kind of wild. Some ups, some downs, some relatively big downs. But we ended the day around 0%, I think, again. And then after hours, we're up 0.03%, which is $10. So, I mean, it's kind of cool to see the portfolio grow and how much these percentages like relate to a higher value, I guess. Like 0.03% is $10. That's crazy to me. Anyways, buying power, we've got $98.44. I'm gonna be contributing like 200 every week now, at least for this month. So yeah, wherever I see an opportunity to buy something, I will buy it. It's kind of a weird week, which means didn't buy a whole lot of stuff. I still have like half of the amount left. So that's my strategy for now, I guess. Stock wise, we have SPY at the top. It's my largest holding. Second is SCHD, QQQ, and SPY-G, and these all have a recurring investment. Every day I contribute between $8 and $20 or for each of these ETFs right here: SPY, SCHD, QQQ, and SPY-G. I really want them to be cumulatively like half of my portfolio. Right now I'm maybe like 40% ish with them combined, and that's fine. I want SPY to be roughly 25% or 20% rather. Right now it's at around 17. SCHD, whatever, you'll see it in a minute. After those though, we have Microsoft MSFT, up 21% in that. I should say this is like all-time return. 3.65 shares, steadily buying that. Yeah, it's been doing well. Next we have Ford, which we're down in Ford about 5.7%, 141 shares, and this is one we steadily buy as well, working the way up to 200 shares. That's the next goal. Realty Income, ticker symbol O, with 23.1 shares, down 4% in that. Monthly paying dividend stock right here, really like it. It hasn't been the greatest, like craziest performer, but it gives consistent dividends, and it's just a nice way to, let's say, balance the portfolio, because it usually feels like it goes opposite the market, like often. Next, we have Costco, 1.15 shares, up around 25.5%. Remember, I sold a lot of my Tesla to buy Costco, so I mean, Tesla's been doing well, of course, but Costco's been doing pretty nice too. Next, we have McDonald's. 3.6 shares are around 9.5% in the green for that. J&J, 6 shares. And we're really break even, down 0.75 of a dollar, 75 cents right there. AbbVie, this one's been tanking. Well, tanking is a strong word. It's been dropping a bit in the last few days, weeks, I want to say. Still up in the position, 4.79 shares. But I think I've been buying a little bit of this in the days when I can. Next is Target, and this one's a crazy one. We're down 21%. I've seen worse, but I continue dollar cost averaging into this cheaper price. I'm just hoping and obviously investing in the hopes that Target will bounce back someday. So I'm taking advantage of these cheaper prices. I don't know if they're gonna cut their dividend. I don't know, but Target, there you go. Amazon is next, 4.13 shares. We are up of almost 15% in that. I'd say it's been going down as well. Some days I check it, it's down like pretty hefty, and I'll come in and chip in maybe 10%, 20% of a share or something like that. Next, Visa, ticker symbol V. We have around, we have exactly 2.18 shares of Visa, up around 33%. Look at that growth. Oh my gosh. Tesla is next, down to 2 shares of Tesla. We're going to be breaking that 2 share mark very, very soon, up 90% in that. Jeez, Tesla's been ripping, I'm not going to lie. Anyways, moving on, we have Verizon, 17 and 3/4 of a share, up a bit over 8%, almost 9. General Mills, 12 and a half shares, and down a hair a hair above 15% there. Next, Home Depot. I swear, Home Depot never does well when I own it, but as soon as I sell it, shoots. Down almost 7%. It is what it is. SMH, 3.2 shares, around break even on that. American Electric Power, up 12% with our 6 shares. JEPQ, we're down on this, but that's fine. I'm sure at this point my dividends have surpassed my capital losses, which obviously haven't been realized. But yeah, continue to buy that. Not as heavily, not as crazily, but every now and again we come in and we buy JEPQ. O'Reilly, 0.42 shares with a bunch of decimals. Daily buy, like $2 a day, I believe. Up about 14.5% on this. Just really glad I started investing in that. Next we have Main, 10.2 shares, 13, almost 14% in the green. JPM, that's JP Morgan Chase, 2.1 shares, up 16%, 15.5% in that. IAT, this is an index fund for like those US regional banks. Really good investment, even though we're down. I've seen it go real high. It pays good dividends. I like it. 12.3 shares, down around 1.5%. And finally, I'm not sure why Rocket Lab's all the way down here. I must have moved it on my phone on accident. But 67.8 shares of that at the moment, about 25% in the green. Crazy to see how it kind of pulled back maybe a month or two ago, and now it's recovered quite well. Let's say up 25%, $300. Really like that. Looking at this view over here, you can see that we're still sitting at around the same place, 37,251 right now. Individual cash, just my buying power, and then how much I'm invested in stocks. I have around 0.25% in cash. Interesting to know. Sorting by equity, let's see what that's like. SPY is at the top. Like I said, it's my largest holding, and the top four are my largest holding. We got SPY, STHD, QQQ, and SPY G. SPY is really up there now, $6,565. Wow. SCHD quite some ways behind QQQ, and then SPY G. Rocket Lab is my 5th largest holding. It also is my largest returner at the moment. Similar to, look at Tesla with 2 shares. Damn. That's pretty cool. Next we have Microsoft, been doing pretty well. SPY G, of course. Costco, holy shit. But yeah, just wanted to go over this part. Just the pie chart here. SPY, like I said, around 17% at the moment, but the aim is 0.2%, or sorry, is 20%. SCHD and SPY both make up around 1/4 of the portfolio. QQQ, SPY G. Honestly, maybe it's more than 40%. Yeah. But anyways, that's my portfolio, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.